Good morning. Dare I say all is right with the world, or am I tempting fate? No, all is right at the moment. I think Callie had a reasonably good night. I think he was awake for a little bit last night. So, of course, she's not had to deal with that being in hospital. She's been allowed to sleep and the baby's been on the ward, so the nurses sort of kept him occupied, but of course now she's got to do it. Bit of a shock when that happens, isn't it? Daryl's at school. I had to send him with a different jumper on because his school jumper wouldn't go over the calf, even though it was quite thin. His jumper's quite tight around the calf, and he does have a brand new one for next year, but I didn't want to he's one of those that he allows other children to draw on his fucking clothes. Hello, DJ. This guy I used to know worked at the shop. His cat beats my cat up on a regular basis. So, what are we doing today? I'm going to pop down to Mum's quickly and see my mother, because I've not seen her for a couple of days. I have FaceTimed her, but not like seen her. Can't remember if I told you guys. That tenant, the yellow one. Hi, buddy. Didn't take the room. Well, said he was going to take it. And then I got this weird message just saying, his wife, who supposedly wanted to get back with him, told him on the way home that she was leaving him and he's in bits, and thankfully he's not gone back in the pub. And I was like, do you know what, I don't need that drama. So yeah, just like, take your fucking deposit back, get lost. And then there was one woman that wanted to come yesterday and have a look, but where I didn't get home until quite late. So I messaged her last night and I was like, no, I'm really sorry, but I've literally just walked in through my door. Are you free tomorrow? No, I'm not free now until next week. I want to take 10 minutes out to look at a room. So, yeah. I've got somebody who did show an interest this morning. Thing is, it's mostly people on housing that want it. I've got no issue with that, but I do require them to pay a deposit and a month's rent up front, which seems to put a lot of people off. But I'm not letting rooms without a deposit again, because my mum did that a couple of times and the rooms were a state when the tenants moved back out, and I'm not having that, not after all the work we've put into it, or work I've put into it, So yeah, it's nice. It's a gorgeous day actually. It's really warm and sunny and blue skies and birdies tweeting and all that rubbish. But yeah, I'm gonna go sit with my mum for a bit, have a cup of tea, I think, and then I'm gonna go home to watch the senior snooker championships. I didn't even know that was a thing. I discovered it like a couple of days ago. They mentioned it on the World Snooker Championships. I was like, yes, snooker. So yeah, I'm so watching that. Watched Stephen Hendry last night. Love Stephen Hendry. Always been a big Stephen Hendry fan. Who's on today? Can't remember. John Parrott, Dennis Taylor, I think, are playing this afternoon. Not against each other. They're playing two different people, but yeah. So it's great because it's only little. It's best of 5. It's quite cool. But yeah. So I get home and watch that this afternoon. It'd be nice to just sit and not have to do a shitload of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Just sit and relax. Looking forward to it. So I've just spoken to the doctor about my blood tests that I had a week ago. I mean, you can see how bad my face is. It's awful. And she was like, yeah, well, we're going to put you on antidepressants. And I was like, right. And she said, have you been on any before? And I was like, yeah. I said, the last lot I was on, I gained £30 in a month. And she looked at me, she went, oh yeah, she said, that one's known for people being hungry. And why the fuck was it prescribed to me? I'm furious. Because I told my doctor twice when I was on it, I'm always fucking hungry. Oh yeah, you just need to exert a little bit of willpower. I'm fucking livid, So they want to put me on sertraline. I've got CBT. What else? I've got about 3 different lotions and potions and ointments and shit to try for this. good old Doverbet, which never does fuck all for me. So I've got to go to town tomorrow and pick all that up. That's fun. So Yellow Dude, who was supposed to take on a room, actually didn't end up taking it. I can't remember whether I said. I got a message the next day, supposedly from somebody else, saying this is a friend of Mark's. Mark won't be taking the room due to, that lady is his wife, but she's said that she's not working on the marriage and that she's going to dump him, blah, 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 blah. He's in bits. He feels really bad because he's letting you all down, so on and so forth. We'll post the key back to you. Is there any chance he could have some of the money back? He wants you to keep a week of it. And I could have been well within my rights to say, no, he's paid a deposit, But in my view, the deposit was for any potential damage to the property, not for somebody who welches on a contract. And it's a rolling contract, I'm willing to take 24 hours notice, I think it is, if it's something bad, or a week for anything else. 1 month's notice, so I could have kept the entire thing, but I chose not to. And he was like, we'll post the key back to you when you get it, could you refund us the money? So I was like, yeah, of course I can. Key arrived yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, and he's like, I get a message today, is there any reason you haven't refunded Mark's money? Yeah, I've been a little bit fucking busy. I was in hospital for 10 fucking hours yesterday. That infuriates me. You've welched on a deal and you've let me down. I could keep that money if I wanted to. I'm just not that kind of person, Anyway. Yellow prick. In other news, I've spoken to the doctor. I told you that. Yeah. So I've got to go into town tomorrow and pick up my meds. So that's going to be fun. But, it'll get us out of the house, won't it? So, yeah. I don't know. I want to go back on meds, but I suppose that's part of it, isn't it? Daryl had a good day at school. Showed everybody his cast. He's moving a lot more now. The shoulder especially. I was worried about him getting a frozen shoulder or something. But yeah, he's a lot more moving about and a lot happier now, which is good. So hopefully he'll continue to do that. So, yeah. Well, this is frustrating. I was sitting watching the snooker seniors championships, and it looked really, really good, and my internet died right in the middle of it all. So I'm a bit like, oh, don't know what the fuck that is all about. I've rebooted my router and nothing's happening. Can't get a web page up, which really sucks. So yeah, I don't know when this is going to get uploaded. If it doesn't go up tonight, I'll have to go up tomorrow. But this just happens regularly with Skype. It pisses me right off. In the middle of watching it. It happened the night before as well. My internet went down and I was just like, do you know what, it's late and I'm going to bed, I don't care. And it was all fine by morning, but it happened again tonight. And it's in prime fucking viewing time and all my TV is streaming services. So that's really annoying. I mean, thankfully, I have unlimited data on my mobile, but that's not the point, is it? It's I shouldn't have to sit and have to watch TV on my fucking mobile because the internet's down again. Sky and Lake is down again. No Sky internet on the Broadway in Sandown. Oh, Talk is down as well. Right? Oh, wow. I was told by Sky that they are doing maintenance on the broadband and they start 8 p.m. this evening. never got that. It's back on here in Sandown. Bloody well isn't. It wasn't just now when I tried to. I might have to go and reboot my router. It doesn't like it when the internet comes back on. And I don't, you know. No, see, I'm not getting it. Hang on, I'm going to go and restart my router. But the annoying thing about it was as well, my phone line wasn't working either. Because my son rang me on my mobile and he's like, I've been trying to phone your landline for the past 10 minutes. And I was like, oh. And I said, well, I know my internet's down. I said, well, I didn't know my fucking, landline was down as well. Because where I live, there's no cable internet. It's all through the phone line. Oh. I never got notification that Sky were working on the fucking system. Do I want to join her? No, I don't. I want you to join fucking Sky. Oh dear, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I dozed off this afternoon before having to go pick Daryl up. Like 10-minute snooze in my chair. And I keep falling asleep in the chair in the other room. So I come in here. So I'm sitting upright. I'm hoping I won't find that. That's a lie. I know I would fall asleep if I sat here long enough. But I'm so tired at the moment. It's just silly. Right. Let's see. Where are we? Daryl had a great day at school. I think everybody made a fuss and looked after him. His teacher said to me, he has 2 teachers. Some days it's one woman and then some days it's somebody else. And it was the other woman said, I don't like her. She seems a bit, I don't know. So she said to me, I didn't want him hurting himself by writing, so I scribed for him today. And I was like, what? And she said, well, because he's broken his arm. And I was like, he's broken his right arm. She said, yeah. I was like, Daryl's left-handed. Yeah, she was just like, well, it's fine. I didn't want him to hurt himself. And I was like, why would he hurt himself using his left hand? It's just like, you're a bit special, aren't you, love? So I think on Monday when I send him in, I will. I might email his teacher over the weekend and say, look, Daryl is perfectly capable of writing with his left hand, and see. I thought, you asshole, you've got a teacher to do all your work for you, and you are perfectly capable of writing with the other hand. Anyway, heard from Callie earlier on. Nathaniel has been breastfeeding all day. Well, not all day, on and off all day, but she's not had to resort to a bottle at all, which is brilliant. Come on, something load. Yay! Are we back up and running? Come on, Facebook, show me what you got, baby. Yeah, I am back up and running. Thank God for that. Let's see. Yeah, she did phone me this evening, and she said Nathaniel was very restless and all of that lot, and he was having a right screaming fit. Well, he did the same thing when I was there last night, so I think he's got colic, because he does have quite dangerous poos. And I did initially put that down to the medication that he's on, but I said to Callie, I think he might have colic. So I've said to her to avoid a couple of different things after a little bit of judicious interneting. I said, for now, I want you to avoid caffeine, cabbages and onions, because apparently those are quite common causes of colic in breastfed babies. So she's going to do that for a while. But I said, there's not really a lot you can do. Stick him in the car and take him for a drive. But he sort of seems to scream for about 10 minutes or so, thankfully, not all evening. But I know she's going to get stressed about it. So she was like, if I can't get him to be quiet, I'm coming over to you because you've got him shut up last night. I was like, okay. But where they live a good hour away, it's not something she could just run around with him. So yeah. So I'm going to film today in my Brew Journal, and then I'm going to try and get these 2 videos up if I'm up for staying up. It's only 9:30, but I really want to go to bed because I'm really tired. So yeah, we'll see. I'll at least film them. I might edit one. It's not the filming and the editing, it's the then exporting it, because I can't use the software. Once one of them is exporting, I'm then basically stuck until that has finished exporting before I can do the other video. And that's what's so frustrating. It's really annoying. I don't like iMovie. I find it clunky and it drags. So I'm on the lookout for new editing software that doesn't cost the earth. On my Windows computer, I used to use, I think it's called Movavi, and I quite liked that. So I'm sort of wondering about maybe looking into that again. But it was about 50-60 quid when I looked at it last time. Movavi video editor, that was it. Let's have a quick look. Movavi. Ooh. There's a free version. That only works for about 7 days. Yeah, £55.95 including VAT. I may splurge and go for it. Anything's got to be better than iMovie. I don't know. I mean, if any of you do videos, what do you use? I don't want like really, really fancy, because I won't use half the things. I won't know what they are. I just want to be able to put a little introductory screen up, text on the screen every now and then, insert pictures here and there, just like what I do now. And it's not stupidly fancy. I don't want stupidly fancy. I might do like eventually, but at the moment I don't. So, oh, what is this? Oh, excuse me. So bad with psoriasis. Right, I'm going to go, because if I sit here gabbling at you, that means I'm up even later. But yeah, iMovie just crashes about 3 times when I open it. And if I try to go too fast, it just crashes. It's a nightmare. It's horrible software. I don't like it at all. So yeah. Right, I'm going to go. Take it easy. I think we're going to go to town tomorrow, me and Daryl. So yeah, if it's nice, we will walk in. And I'll do a bit of videoing on the way. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.